Hello guys and welcome back to PC Tech Stream. In this DNS tutorial, we are ready to create reverse lookup zones for this new DNS server computer. Just remember that in the previous video, we created a standard secondary zone read-only copy from this primary zone which is holding the master database. So let's get started. First, we click on reverse lookup zones and you see that I do not have any records. So all we need to do is to take all the records from these reverse lookup zones in this server computer and transfer them all over to the new DNS server computer in the reverse lookup zones. So let's go and create a new one. In this welcome window, we click on next. In the zone type, we are going to select secondary zone. We don't have to create a primary zone because we already have the master database. Okay, so let's go and select this one and click on next. In the IP versions, we have two options. We can create a reverse lookup zone for IPv4 or for IPv6. So let's go and create the one for IPv4 and click on next. In here, we have to specify the reverse lookup zone by typing the network ID. And remember, this network ID is 20.20.20. So you can see that the reverse lookup zone name was created automatically. So let's go and click on next. Now we have to specify the IP address for the master DNS server. And remember, this master DNS server is the computer holding the master database. So all the records are in this computer. So let me type this IP address. You already know that the IP address is 20. Okay, let me go back and delete all this. It's gonna be 20.20.20.72, right? And then we click on this field. Now you can see that this IP address is validated automatically, and we are gonna have a new fully qualified domain name, which is gonna be the IT systems admin.pctechstream.com. Okay, let me go and click on next. And before I click on finish, let's go and check the settings for this new zone. So for the name, we have this one. For the type, we got secondary. For the lookup type, we have reverse. And for the file name, we got this one right over here. Just see the difference between this one and this one. They are the same, but at the end, we are gonna have the .dns. So let's go and click on finish. Okay guys, now that we have this new zone, let's make sure that we transfer all the records from the primary zone, which is holding the master database, to this secondary new zone. So let me click on it. Now you can see that we got an error. So let me refresh. Nothing happened. Let me go and transfer from master. Nothing seems to work. Let me refresh. I think that we are missing something, or something is going on here because, nothing seems to work. But let me go and check this reverse lookup zone. Maybe we got, the wrong configuration. Let me go to properties. This zone file name seems to be okay because this is the network ID. And for the dynamic update, this is correct because we are not in a domain, right? So this is just a workgroup. So non-secure and secure, it is okay. So let me click on these name servers. Now we got a problem right now. You know why? Because I don't see the new DNS server computer. I only see the IP address for the primary DNS, but not for the secondary one. Let me go and click on zone transfers. In here, we have allow zone transfers, but only to servers listed on the name servers tab, which is gonna be this one. Guys, this is another problem because we only have the primary DNS server computer in this list. So let's go back to name servers and add the second DNS computer. Right in here, we have to specify the fully qualified domain name. So what is my FQDN? Okay guys, just in case you don't know what it is or maybe you forgot about it, let's go to Start, Computer, Properties, System Settings, Computer Name, and there we have it. We have the full computer name. In this case, this is gonna be the fully qualified domain name. So all we have to do is, copy, go back to this field and paste it. Then we click on resolve. Nice. Now you can see that we got an IP address for the new server computer. This is the version 4 and this is the version 6. So don't worry about these, red icons. We just need to click OK. Now you can see the IP right over here. And then we click on apply. Finally, OK. Let me close this up. Now that we have this new DNS server computer in the list, let's go and try if we can get these records from the master database. Remember that we are transferring records from this one to this one. So let me go and click on refresh. Excellent. You can see that we got the records and this red icon that we got before just went away. Okay guys, let me explain something else to you. These records are read-only copy of the primary zones. So for example, if I right click over this record, you see that I have only one option, right? Which is the properties. If I go to the primary zone and right click in the same record, I got two options. I am able to delete it and go to properties. So this is the difference between those two primary and secondary zones. Next, we are going to test the primary and secondary DNS servers computer from this Windows 7 client computer. So remember that the IP address is gonna be this one and the computer name is gonna be W7 client 1. Okay, so let's go and see what is gonna be the settings for this computer. Now that we are back in this Windows 7 client computer, let's go to Start. In Command Prompt, we are going to maximize this. So let's see who is gonna translate, the IP address for this computer. All we have to do is, type ns lookup. And you can see that the default server is IT Systems Admin with the zone name PCTechstream.com and the IP address is 20.20.20.72. So far so good. Now let's go and see the full configuration for this computer. Let me exit up and type IP config / all and we press enter. Let me scroll up and see that the host name is gonna be W7 client 1 and the primary DNS suffix is PCTechstream.com. For the DNS suffix, search list, it's gonna be the same one. Let's see what we got for the IP address. So the IP address, which is the preferred, is gonna be 20.20.20.71. Finally, let's see what is gonna be, or what are my two DNS. DNS servers, we got 20.20.20.72 and 73. So everything is perfect, everything is in place. Okay guys, this is pretty much all for this tutorial, and thank you for watching my videos. Just don't forget to check my website visitextreme.com to see what new videos I got. So guys, be ready for the next DNS tutorial, and I hope to see you soon.